Yeah, I don't always do repair videos, but after I'm done working on cars, because it's really hot outside, I like to come in here and drink. So, yeah, cheers. Yeah, uh, not normally a YouTube kind of fix-it guy, but I came across this job where someone did a really bad job, and I looked for videos on how to fix it, and I found the one video I thought would do it. The lighting was so bad. He did the job, but you couldn't see anything, so that's why I'm making this video, so you can see it a little more clearly. These are a pain in the butt. The timing chain cover and the water pump go together at the same time. Both gaskets get sucked up at the same time with all the bolts from the water pump, and yeah, mistakes were made. Gaskets were reused on this red RTV, which has no business being in there at all. Not orange, red. And just basically, I could see the last mechanic that did this job did a really quick half-assed job, and it cost. They just brought this car back from New York about a month ago. Said it was a rebuilt engine when they got it. This is not a rebuilt engine. Someone slapped it out, boom, knocked it out, and yeah, it cost them. Side note here, you see, I have that pillow right there in the car. That helps immensely when you're working on this car. But there are two reasons for that. One, you need it to be comfortable. Two, these holes, especially this hole right here, has eaten so many tools. There's probably tools down in there that I can't even see. You drop a tool in there, you're gonna have fun getting it out, or anywhere in there. Put a pillow here. No tools getting lost in the compartment. Well, I've never done an instructional video before, but I went online, and these 95 Camaro 3.4 liter water pump jobs are really tough. You got to take off this bracket here in order to get, oops, in order to get this big bracket off. You got to pull the pulley off the steering pump. And I can show you the bracket. Where is it? It's this ugly contraption right here. So you basically take off the coil pack. You can get to those 3 bolts. Take the 4 bolts out of the water pump. I mean the steering pump. And this bolt is on the water pump. When you take all those bolts off, this piece just comes right off. You gotta have that out of the way to get the water pump. To get to the bottom bolt on the water pump. So I got the water pump off. I just replaced it, but now it's leaking from the timing chain cover. This whole thing you see here is a timing chain cover that the water pump bolts onto. It's got another gasket behind it. I have to pull off the harmonic balancer. Yay, fun. And I think I can get to all the bolts without taking off that big bracket that holds the air conditioning pump alternator. Anyway, nobody on the internet really showed me a good picture of this thing, and that's what we're looking at. Got to get the harmonic balancer off, and I will post another video if I find more interesting shit happening out of there. I'm sorry, stuff. Bye. Add a little bit to this video here. So it looks like for the timing chain cover on the 95 Camaro here, this bolt, that bolt, that bolt, and that bolt, and possibly that bolt are the actual bolts for the timing chain cover. They go through the water pump, but they go all the way through this sucker to the back. There's more down there you have to get off once you get this sucker off. One thing I want to talk about here real quick. I spent a lot of time getting this gasket off here. This one wasn't so bad. Not even done yet, but whoever did this job last time, and there was a last time, did not clean off the gasket off the block. They just put the new gasket right over. Well, that gasket came right off, but the one underneath it, probably the factory gasket on this car, took me 6 hours to scrape all that gasket material off because it was baked on. I'm glad I don't know the mechanic that did that, because I would be calling him or going to his house with a baseball bat. Anyway, real important. Please clean off the old gasket and polish that surface. Make it look all pretty before you put the new gasket on.